So you think you know Batman, you've seen every movie, played all the games, read all the mangas, comics. Get out my head, get out my head! But did you know there's a 2008 Batman anime that slipped right under your banana? A real Batman anime and not whatever the fuck this was. Today we're gonna dive into Batman Gotham Night, an anthology anime series from 2008 that somehow managed to slip past everyone, and trust me, this anime is so underrated, it's insane. Hold up though, what even is Gotham Night? Is it a movie, a TV show, a fever dream after praying 20 fucking years to the anime overlords for a Batman anime? Well, technically it's a 6-part anthology anime meant to bridge the gap between Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. Yes, this Dark Knight, the one with the evil jungler. This anime came out in 2008, produced by Warner Bros, but this time they teamed up with a bunch of weeaboo animation studios, like Studio 4C, the same studio that animated the fucking Berserk series and traumatized me. And they also got Madhouse, yes, the Madhouse, the people that brought you One Punch Man. You thought they only made Cape Cailloux, they got plenty of nightmares under their belt. Paranoia Agent video coming soon. Each episode has its own flavor, different animation styles, different directors, and a different level of making Batman seem like a fucking lunatic. So join me, let's take a journey through the grimy streets of Gotham. Episode 1, Have I Got a Story for You? We start with the Rashomon effect, meaning we're getting multiple retellings of the same event, but through different perspectives. Kinda like when you break up with a crazy goth bitch and her friends start making lies about you. They got a little personal, let me chill. The episode kicks off with a group of Gotham skaters just chilling at a skate park waiting for one of their friends to show up. As they wait, each kid starts recounting their own insane encounter with Batman that day. It's like Gotham's version of Telephone, but with Batman. By the way, this animation style is so good that it's shit. I feel like people in 2008 weren't ready for beanbag player bills. In the first kid's tale, the Batman is a literal fucking shadow demon. Like the dude's a shape-shifting monster who melts into the walls and floors, basically a one-man horror show. As if Gotham wasn't already terrifying enough. Now the Bat's got a belly full of and slime teleportation abilities. Also, this may be the goofiest form of Batman we're ever gonna get. Never mind. Imagine this, you're jaywalking in Gotham and then boom, drunk Batman pulls up from the abyss, fighting Frozone's evil clone, slapping him on the ass and shit. That's crazy. Now the second kid, what do you think his version of Batman is gonna look like? Well, it's literally fucking Iron Man. The bat suit's all teched out, dodging bullets like it's a Marvel crossover. It's like Bruce Wayne raided Tony Stark's garage sale. Dude's just hovering around like I am vengeance with a jetpack. It's so dumb and it doesn't even fit Batman, but I love it. Also, I kind of feel bad for this unlockable character looking dude because he's the victim at this point.
I swear, bro, Batman's suit was like the Batmobile before his body, bro.
You been smoking that good stuff again, haven't you, Rick? Then we get the third version where Batman is this feral, almost beast-like creature. Kinda like a Mexican mom's chihuahua. No gadgets, no tech, just raw butt booty naked Batman demon action. It's like you combined Wolverine with Bruce Wayne and sprinkled in some fence. In this kid's version, Batman doesn't just strike fear, he is fear. You start to think, maybe Gotham's criminals aren't running because they're scared of getting arrested. They're running because they're scared Batman's going to literally eat them. At the end of the episode, guess what happens? The actual Batman shows up in a pretty normal fight with a criminal. Well, normal for Batman standards. Fighting the unlockable character again. It's not even an eventful fight, with Batman almost getting Assassin's Creed Call of Duty stealth killed and saved by the kid. This is not my Batman, bro. But the contrast between the kid's wild imaginations and the more grounded Batman is a chef's kiss. It shows how Gotham's fear of the Bat has become a myth bigger than the man himself.
Episode 2,
Crossfire. fuck? This one shifts gears. We're out of the imagination of kids and back into the gritty, grimy, probably poop-infested streets of Gotham. We follow Crispus Allen and Anna Ramirez, two cops assigned to Gordon's major crime unit. Now their job today is simple: transport a criminal and try not to get put into a Mullet Man Comics video. One detail I really liked about this episode is that the criminal in the back sees the cops as these type of tweaked out, why do they look so horrifying? Tweaked out monsters almost. It's a little detail. As they drive through this war zone of a city, Alan's like, he's a man who just does a bat for fun. He can't be a hero.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Shut the f up, Alan.
My bad, sorry. Then unsurprisingly, they get caught in a shootout between two of Gotham's crime bosses, Maroney and the Russian. Maroney's got his mobsters. The Russians got, well, Russians. The tension's sky high. Imagine you're in a GTA lobby and two players start spamming rocket launchers and modern weapons. I told you and them Russian suckers to move around. I am Russian. What? I am Russian. The episode's tone is dark. You feel the weight of Gotham as a character itself. The buildings loom, the streets are deserted, and guns are blasting. You practically can smell the corruption. Ramirez, being the rookie, still has faith in Batman. Allen, nah, he's fed up with the vigilantes. And honestly, after seeing a Russian casually pull out a RPG, I would be too. I don't blame him. Then, like an avenging angel, Batman shows up. Edgy. The animation shifts into overdrive. He doesn't just fight, he annihilates. The way Batman moves here is like watching a ninja tear through paper. He uses the darkness, vanishes in the middle of gunfire, and suddenly pops up to save the day. And is no one gonna talk about how this man Allen casually jumped like 7 stories down from a building? Bro signed up for the wrong job, bro. He could have been a baller. Get it? Cause this Batman is just so badass that he spends like 5 minutes standing in the fire while Anna is literally about to die. And he's just like, oh, I'll help now. Knocks him down and dips.
He's so fine.
He is, Anna. He is.
Episode 3!
Field test. Okay, so now we shift to a more personal Batman story. In this episode, we get more of a playboyish, almost like Yagami looking Batman. He looks cool as hell. Bruce Wayne gets his hands on some new fancy tech, a magnetic field generator that can deflect bullets. Basically, Wayne Enterprise invented a Fortnite force field. Tony Stark is shaking in his armored boots right now. Now we meet the mobster and the Russian again, with the Russians getting the drop and pulling up on the mobster. Oh, so we meet again, huh? I am Russian.
Aw, fuck, you're still doing that shit?
But here's where it gets interesting. Batman takes his tech into the field, doing his usual thing, breaking up literal gang wars, seeing things like this on a regular basis, Jesus Christ, and making Gotham's criminals seriously reconsider their life choices. But during this encounter, the Fortnite bubble tech malfunctions, and a stray bullet hits one of the Russian's men. Bro, what were you still doing here? Your boss just got hit with a 3-piece combo, and he's just standing there like, oh, whatever, everything's fine. This moment is crucial for Batman, who prides himself on not killing, realizes his gadgets aren't foolproof. For a guy who's built his entire mission on controlling the uncontrollable, this is a huge wake-up call. Bruce decides that no amount of tech is worth putting someone's life at risk. He disables the device and goes back to good old-fashioned hands. By the way, the Russian guy that he saved actually survived and still went to jail. Get fucked.
Episode 4!
In darkness dwells. Oh my god, that's edgy. This is where Gotham Night goes full Five Nights at Freddy's mode. Batman descends into a sewer to track down
scary scarecrow
who's been dosing Gotham's homeless population with his fear toxins. For some reason, this man got beef with homeless people now. I don't know why, but okay. Oh, and Killer Croc's down there too, because why not throw a man-eating lizard down there while you're at it? The vibe here is claustrophobic. Batman looks like he's been at McDonald's for too long and everything's in total darkness. Seriously though, this Batman looks hideous. Oh my god. Bro got that Tom Hardy Holland mouth effect. Every step he takes echoing like something out of a Silent Hill game. You half expect Pyramid Head to come out of nowhere. The walls close in. The fear toxin starts messing with his head. This homeless man comes out the cut, starts yapping off that scarecrow gas. It's funny, but literally terrifying. And then because things weren't clearly weird enough, Killer Croc shows up. He's all hissing, growling, and slamming his fists around like a little angry baby. Except he's a man-eating lizard. Batman, of course, makes quick work of him. Not after almost getting hit with a Godzilla Omega Beam. When has Killer Croc ever been able to do something like this, bro? He pulled that out of his ass. This is that anime jump, bro. Now piecing together all the disappearances of the homeless people using his detective work, it eventually leads him straight into this. Now Scarecrow's running his little underground horror show. Dude's got a whole army of fear toxin fueled mindless zombies just wandering around down there, because apparently it's not creepy enough to dress like a Halloween decoration. Nope. Now in typical Batman fashion, he's not about to let this slide. Starts beating up Scarecrow's level 1 mobile app army because, well, what's he supposed to do? Just stand there and look at it? Like what? These poor guys are just collateral damage in another day of Batman's never-ending war on Gotham's gremlins. Batman's not just punching his way out of this, he's trying to help these people. He knows they're not the bad guys, they're victims. But Scarecrow throws his little scythe and almost slices Batman's head off. And Batman saves literally one homeless person. We had this badass escape scene just for him to save this dude. And then he ends up having to run away from the police. This episode reminds us that Batman isn't just fighting villains, he's fighting parts of Gotham. Y'all see the improved vocabulary and shit though? Chill.
Episode 5, Working Through Pain.
Now episode 5, Working Through Pain. This one is deep and edgy. Batman's not facing off against any supervillains here, nah. Instead, we're getting deep into Bruce Wayne's psyche, and the whole episode is about what's going on in his head while he's physically and emotionally broken. Deep. Nah, let me chill. The episode picks up right after Batman gets shot in the stomach during a gunfight in the sewers. He's bleeding, he's in agony, but of course he keeps moving forward. There's no help coming, no Robin to patch him up, no Alfred waiting with a 5-star meal. It's just Batman, alone and struggling. They take us back to Bruce's training in India. After the usual globe-trotting he did to train with the best fighters and minds in the world, he seeks out Cassandra because she has a special ability. She can control pain. And Bruce is like, hey, I want to learn that. And Cassandra's all like, nah, you don't want to learn this. And Bruce is still like, hey, I want to learn that. And Cassandra's like, okay. Cassandra puts Bruce through these insane trials. There's a scene where Bruce is literally standing in the middle of a circle of fire, trying to ignore the pain while Cassandra is just chilling nearby. The lessons he's trying to teach him: pain isn't something you can get rid of. It's something you have to accept, embrace even, and keep moving forward. Hey Cassandra, I got a little lesson for you though. The physical suffering is a metaphor for all the emotional pain he has buried deep inside. And you know what? All the jokes aside, even though it's edgy as shit, this episode is beautiful. Also, these default skins pulled up on them and get shit on by Batman. And I would have shit on them too if they threatened my baby Cassandra. What's your number though?
Episode 6, yeah.
Deadshot. Finally, the finale fade in the Batman anime. Batman versus Deadshot. Now Deadshot isn't just another level 1 street thug. He's one of the most accurate assassins in the world. You don't miss a shot when you're Deadshot. Hence the name. The animation is crisp, the tension is palpable, and every second feels like a ticking time bomb. Who else thought this motherfucker was Bruce Wayne? The contrast between Batman and Deadshot is fascinating. Batman relies on stealth, fear, and ass, apparently, cause golly, where all that cake came from. Deadshot, pure precision. Deadshot fights from miles away. The final battle takes place on a moving train because Of course it does. The stakes are sky high. Batman has to close the distance before Deadshot gets a beat on him. It's a high-speed chess match, with one misstep meaning the end for Gotham's Dark Knight. Deadshot's got the upper hand, no surprise there. The dude is a literal aimbot cheat code. He's perched on top of the speeding train, sniper rifle locked in on Batman. Batman's out here dodging bullets like he's in the Matrix. At this point, it feels like Deadshot's got Batman. But here's the thing, Batman's a master of strategy. He doesn't need to win physically, he just needs to outsmart Deadshot. Batman using the environment to his advantage, like a chess grandmaster. Batman finally gets in close, and once he's within arm's reach, it's game over for Deadshot. Has Deadshot screaming like a little baby. He didn't even try fighting back. Bro went out so bad talking about,
Please, Daddy Batman. Please don't kill me.
Batman knocks Deadshot out cold and cuffs him, bringing an end to the fight in a way only Batman can. Silent and efficient, and just a bit terrifying. We learned that just like in the first episode, all of the depictions of Batman are just one Bruce. All these are stories of things that have happened to this one Batman. It almost ends how it began.